Hey guys, it's Yvette. It is Tuesday, and I want to thank everybody who is very understanding about yesterday. You may or may not realize that I took last night off. I got home last night. I totally had loads of boxes still to open. But I just felt like I needed a night off, and I watched a movie. I cooked myself a steak, had a glass of wine. It was great. So I needed that. I'm back today, raring to go. And the very first thing that I want to open is, or that I have already opened, is my fat quarter bundle from Tillalili. And I opened it ahead of time because Gwen let me know that there was going to be a little note inside. I just wanted to make sure that I had familiarized myself with it. So that, you know, I could at least look like I know what I'm doing here. And so first thing I'm going to do is go through the fabrics. The fabrics that Gwen sent this month are so super awesome. I've already gone through them, and I sort of separated them out to how I think the bundle should separate. She's sent us a collection of Halloween fabrics, and those are really cool. And then also a bundle of sewing related fabrics. And these all are just, they combine together so well. And so let's go over the Halloween ones first, because you know I'm all Halloweeny over here. So the first one are these lovely little pumpkins. And these pumpkins are from the Bewitching collection by Deb Strain from Moda. And I actually bought, like, I think it was maybe it was a mini charm pack or something like that of Bewitching. And it's all, like, really cool. It did a great job on this one. And I love these pumpkins. Really great. The only thing I don't like about sewing for Halloween, yes, there is something, is I just have a hard time sewing on black fabric. Like, you try to mark it, you can't mark it, you know, you can't see where the marks are because it's dark. The good thing about most of these, especially, like, I was looking at Deb's, and because if you mark from the back, which, you know, normally you are marking from the back, because it's so much lighter back here, that helps. But the problem I have is mainly with black fabric that's like just a solid black. Because if you have a solid black, I mean, it's pretty much solid front and back. And I find it difficult. And so what I've discovered, just to let you guys know, I don't know, maybe some of you guys have already been doing this, and, you know, good for you. I've been like, I don't know what made me think of it, because normally I don't think of things. I'm really not that clever. But what I've discovered is I can take a piece of washi tape and put it at the 1/4 inch, and then I just sew to the side of the washi tape, and I don't have to worry about not being able to see a line. So it's been working for me. So I just thought I would pass that along to you just in case you had that same problem. Okay, so the next fabric in the Halloween bundle, this is also by Deb Strain, but it's her Eerily Elegant collection, and that's also from Moda. I love the little bats. They're so cute. And you know what's funny is I was going through the list, or the letter that Gwen sent, and I'm looking at this was before I even looked at the fabric, and she's saying that she's put in the overnight delivery fabric by Sweetwater. And I'm like, overnight delivery? I'm like, that's Christmas. What the heck? And till I got to it, and you guys, look at this. I'm telling you, she's awesome. This girl can curate like nobody's business. Look at this. This is overnight delivery by Sweetwater. And while it fits perfectly, kid you not, with the Christmas theme in overnight delivery, it also, goes perfect with the Halloween theme. It's perfect. And the second one that she sent from overnight delivery, you know, I always thought of these as like snowballs, but, you know, that's because it was Christmas fabric. But hello, look how awesome this is all together. It's just unbelievable. I never would have thought. And so that is really cool. I'm loving this this Halloween bundle that she's put together, a little mini bundle. Okay, so those are the Halloween fabrics. And now let's get to the sewing themed fabrics, because, you know, when they come out with these, I understand, like, to me, I'm happy that they don't do it too often, because, you know, it can sort of get cliche where you're thinking, okay, you know, all these things, you know, sewing related, duh, we're all sewers, yeah, we all want this, that. But I love when they come out with them and they are just the most adorable thing, and there's absolutely nothing cliche about it. At least that's how I feel. This is just my opinion. But this first one right here, I'll be honest, I had never even seen it, and I love it. This is from Snip, and it's by Michael Miller. And it is just the cutest thing. I love it. It's almost like, you know, it could be Valentine's Day if you are making something for somebody who likes to sew. All sorts of things. I mean, it's really great. I really like this one, and I had never seen it. This is called Pinprick, and it's also by Michael Miller. And I think I might have seen this one actually somewhere. It looks slightly familiar to me. I just don't remember. You know, there's so many new fabrics that come out and so many that we never hear of. So that's why sometimes in my Yvette Renee Creations on Facebook, I have a Facebook page over there, I will post if I see like really cute fabric coming out that I think maybe you haven't seen. I will reference that just so you can see it, make a decision. If you don't like it, move on. But, you know, I think it's helpful because there are so many things that like this that I never see. And, you know, because it's almost impossible to see everything. Okay, so the next one, this is Sewing Studio 2 from Robert Kaufman. And like I said, I think that if you look at it from further away, it's such a good blender. You know, you don't even realize like what it is, but then you get up close and you're like, those are scissors. Look how cool that is. They look like they're just really cool X's. That would be, you know, just a nice little blender. But really cute and subtle. I love this too. Now I do know that Gwen mentioned in her letter that this fabric here, which is Sewing Studio 2 from Robert Kaufman as well, she says that it was crooked on the bolt. And listen, I could be wrong, but I think it was meant to be that way. But you know, I don't know. If you are concerned though, make sure you know, if you want yours to be completely like totally even and, you know, not sideways or anything like that, then just be sure that you look at where you're cutting. You may have to alter it a little bit, but she did her best to try to cut her fat quarters that way, and I understand. I just think, personally, I don't think I would want it to be totally straight. Let me explain why. That's so hard whenever you're trying to like make something and like it you know, you might be off a little bit and then you're like, oh, it's off a little bit. My excuse every time is, oh, well, it was meant to be that way. I cut it straight on the thing and, you know, that's just how it was printed. That's how it was. It's supposed to be like that. You guys use that line. Or just say it like this. That's how I wanted it. I liked it sideways like that. I liked it a little bit crooked. That's how I wanted it. I guess if it's like, you know, a whole collection of people or something, or like, you know, there's like a scene and it's definitely supposed to be like this, you may not be able to get away with it, but sometimes you can. Okay, and this one, this is Sew and Sew by Chloe's Closet, also for Moda. And this one is definitely meant to be crooked. I'm telling you, don't try to do like this. You're gonna like be very disappointed. Yeah, so very cute. I mean, and this one I was definitely aware of. I liked this whole collection, this whole Sew and Sew. Really, really cute. And last but certainly not least, This is Mama Said So, Volume 2 by Sweetwater from Moda. And it actually goes this way, I think. Yeah, and you can see it says stitch, 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 all the way across. And it's so little that you can't see it unless you go straight close up. It just looks like it could be squigglies from like back here, I mean, or just nothing. I mean, you don't know, and then you get closer and it says stitch. I think it's really cute and clever. Okay, so those are our fat quarters from Gwen this month, and the announcement that I'm going to make that she had in her newsletter was basically that the sign-ups for 2019 are coming up. She's going to open them up on September 22nd, and I'm going to make sure, and I'm gonna have to mark my calendar, of course, because I'll never remember. I would like forget my head these days if it wasn't attached. So I will try to either like make a video, post on Yvette Renee Creations on Facebook. If I remember, you know, like if Gwen posts something on her Tillalili on Instagram, I will share that with you guys so that everyone's seeing it. I'll try to make sure everybody is in the loop. I think she also said that she's going to give first dibs to the 2018 people. And that's pretty typical, guys. That's just, you know, everybody does that. And so don't be offended or anything like that. That's just typical. If you've been in on any of these quilty things that have like a limited supply, that's typically how they'll do it right in the beginning, because you know, the people who started out with you, you know, they think that they should have first dibs, and you know, maybe they should. They probably should, you know, I mean, they've been with you since the beginning, so I understand. But I have a feeling that she's going to have a lot more spots that she's going to open up, because you guys have been wanting to join, and we're all very, very excited for that. So stay tuned. Keep looking out for that email, that, you know, however I'm going to do it, video, message on everywhere. I'll make sure I let you know. So great fat quarter bundle this month. Very, very excited. Thank you, Gwen. I am very happy with both ways that you went this month. I think that they're great. So can't wait to see what you got for us next month. Bye.